Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is February 25th, 2019, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, at 12 o'clock p.m. afternoon time out of United Kingdom, we have Bank of England Governor Carney will be speaking. So that's an important event that's coming up. We'll take a look at the GBP as well. Looking at the Forex symbols, major pairs show some flat trading on lower volume. They look like they're consolidating, waiting for a bigger move. GBP still looking for what's going to happen with Brexit. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, over the weekend, we had some positive news coming out of United States and China. But they're coming and they're making some headway in their trade agreement. There is a deadline at the beginning of March. And so the markets are rallying in response to them. That's affecting the commodity markets as well. Gold and oil both exhaust their up move, but are still steady. Okay, now lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin gaps down this morning. We're going to take a look if it's going to close in that gap, okay? Possibly that is going to happen. Okay, but lots of things happening in the markets. Let's take a look and see what we can expect from today's trading. So you can see here, we're pretty much flat in the Euro USD. We did break above this 1332-ish level, which was previous support, subsequent resistance here, and now it's becoming support again. So we are consolidating. I mean, this is really a tight move. 113.60-ish level to 113.32, 28 pip zone. So really, nothing to really write home about as to possible, rallies that we may have here, but it is something to consider. Okay, when these type of things happen, you just have to focus on other things that are trading, such as the GBP. Okay, GBP is still a little bit over the weekend. We rallied a little bit there from our low of 128.11 after we broke that, nice move upwards, nice move downwards, and now we're just spiking up. We look like we have a little bit of resistance at this 1386-ish level. If we do break it, we could certainly see it rally towards the upper level here, 132.09-ish level. However, looking at the USD ZAR, okay, this is over the weekend. We had this nice sell-off, a little bit of a spike here, a double top at 14.18. We're trading downwards. The ZAR getting a little bit stronger versus the dollar, 13.90, as this is unfolding, okay, which is a good sign. Okay, we'd like to see this even further close in at this possible 1363-ish level, okay, if it does continue to break down here. Now, jumping into the commodities, we're going to look at gold first, trading at 1330-ish level. Now, it's been strong. There's not even a question. However, I do believe that some of the move upwards is over, which means that we're going to be trading in a sideways momentum in a range-bound area. Okay, on the bottom level, 1321, obviously. Top level for now is 1333. We're trading at 1329. So this may just trickle down, okay, but if it doesn't, this is part of the challenge, is that we're right here in the middle. So I wouldn't jump into it in either direction, okay, at this stage, just because it is trading at that middle range. But if it does, close in at this 1325-ish level, and hold that level, then we can see it, rally. Now, this is a little bit of an anomaly, okay, because I would have expected gold to actually sell off if the Dow Jones is rallying, okay, especially on the news. So this is something to consider, that, the markets might not be as strong as they seem, just because gold is still very strong. Now, looking at oil, we did exhaust that move upwards at $57 a barrel, okay, so unless we get some sort of positive momentum, upwards momentum, I think we're going to be trading sideways here, just like the gold. I think the upper limit 57.85, lower limit at 56-ish level. Okay, so that's something to consider going into this week. Now, we talked about the Dow Jones this morning, trading at 111 on this positive news. Okay, we gapped up and then we closed the gap, and we're gap and go right now. Now, really, to give us some sort of perspective, we got to go to a daily chart, okay, which is right now we're looking at that daily chart. Next resistance, 26,255. I can't believe that we're here. I mean, you don't realize how historic this volatility has been over the past 3.5 months. From November to now, we've been in a range of about 3.5 to 4,000 points. That's crazy. Okay, that's unheard of. I've never seen it in my lifetime. Okay, in such a short period of time to go over such real estate in the markets, to sell off so sharply, to rebound so sharply. Okay, but we are in the signs of the times, meaning to say that, the markets that I was trading back in, the year 2000, when the markets were very volatile, the last time, or 2008, we were trading about 11, 13, 14,000 on the Dow. Today we're trading at 26,000. So this volatility percentage-wise is still the same. Okay, it's just the larger numbers because we're looking at the percentage-wise. Okay, so very important to note that if we do break above this 26,255, we could actually see it get back to its all-time highs. Okay, so that's something to look at if that actually fluctuates. Now jumping into Bitcoin. Now this happened this morning. Let's look at a 1 hour chart just to give you a perspective of it. We gapped down over 100 points here this morning. Okay, the question is that if this gap down is just to get us into the mode of someone wanting to get into this and buy it and close up this cap, which well may be the case. So as long as it's consolidating and not breaking below 3,700, I think that that will be the case, and we'll see some sort of closing of the gap here as this has gotten much stronger. Okay, over the past, let's say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, as we saw it consolidate down here at 3,200 and then, rally up to 3,900 and then just finally falter. But at this level, this actually may give some people an opportunity to actually enter it, in the anticipation that, as time closes in and as momentum continues at Bitcoin, will break on the upside the 4,000 level. So that's a very important level to consider as we enter this week's trading. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.